Welcome back, everybody. It's your boys from the pod, Saturdays to Sunday. I'm one of your hosts, Kale. Sitting across from me is Cameron. And today we have wow, this intro is a good start. Hold on. We have an NFL episode, obviously, because it's Thursday, and we have the NFL. So, on like last week's introduction, we're going to play a little game, but instead I'm going to test Cameron on the NFL.
Give it to me.
Are you ready, Cameron?
So it's 10 receivers?
10 receivers.
And I say where they went to college?
And you said where they went to college. Are you ready, my boy?
I think so.
Hold on.
Give it to me.
I had Jalen Hurd.
Jalen Hurd. Baylor.
Yes, you are correct.
I had really high hopes on him.
So did I. He was like really out.
He was a running back at
for Tennessee.
Point. Yeah,
and then he transferred to Baylor.
And then he transferred to Baylor.
I was actually
to Tennessee.
I was actually really upset when the Dallas Cowboys didn't draft him, and then he went to the Niners and he didn't do a damn thing.
Yeah, dang, that's a pull. That's
you like that? You fucking like that?
I do like that.
All right, let me hold on. I'm gonna try my hardest to pronounce this name. Demorian Stringfellow.
Oh, that's an Ole Miss product.
Yeah, you're right. Did I pronounce that right?
I think it's like Demorier.
Demorier, yeah, there's an apostrophe E-A.
And I'll tell you why.
Stringfellow.
The reason I know him is because he ran one of the slowest 40s for a receiver I think I've ever seen. I think it was like a 4.8.
Oh.
Yeah, like pushing 4.9.
That's like a tight end.
Yeah, but he was good at Ole Miss.
Okay. Hold on, I had one and it went one. D'Angelo Yancey.
D'Angelo Yancey. I recognize it.
Would you like me to give you a hint?
Give me a hint.
Big Ten.
It's like on the tip of my tongue.
What's on the tip of your tongue? Say what?
D'Angelo is.
You have 5 seconds.
D'Angelo Yancey. Hold on.
2.
Hold on.
3.
Hold on. Current. They're like all Big Ten schools. You know, because there's some change of the Big Ten.
It's from 2017 to 18 is when this person.
Oh my God! Was it fucking?
Just say one thing.
Is it Nebraska?
No, it was Purdue.
Fuck. D'Angelo.
It was Purdue. Hold on, let me get a good one in here.
Okay, we'll come back.
Ricardo Lewis.
Oh, is that the dude that played?
You're 2-1, right?
Yeah, Ricardo Lewis. He played for like the Browns, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, I just
Auburn.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay.
So you're 3-1.
Okay. That was a tough one.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, everybody.
Tough.
Oh, now I gotta jump from Freddie Swain,
Florida.
Yes, I said that. Wow, good job. DeMichael Harris.
See, I don't even know if I know who that is.
Would you like me to give you another one?
Well, where'd he go?
DeMichael Harris?
Yeah.
Where did his name go? Are you fucking kidding me? I just lost his name.
Let me look him up.
What the fuck? Oh, DeMichael, Southern Miss. DeMichael Harris.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah. Did I say this one already? Juwan Green. Yeah, 2019 to 22.
No, I actually don't know him.
Albany.
Yeah.
So you're 4-2.
Giving me some SCS ones, huh?
Cyril Grayson.
Ooh.
Or if I'm pronouncing this right.
Spell the first name?
Cyril.
Cyril.
Or is it Cyril?
Cyril. Sounds familiar. I don't know that one.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's an SEC team.
Wait.
You could just throw a random fucking...
Arkansas?
No, it was LSU.
LSU.
So you're 4-3.
I remember that guy.
So you have 3 more.
All right.
This is a weird way I had to spell this. Vincent Smith.
He's like VY.
Yes.
God damn it. I know him, but I don't remember where he went.
Limestone.
Yeah, fuck that. All right. I'll make it significantly harder for you next time.
I wasn't trying.
Limestone, Albany.
Matt Collins.
UNC.
All right, yeah.
You don't have to make it that easy.
Fuck you. What do you mean? Cody Core.
Ole Miss.
Yeah. Okay, 5.
Easy. That's too easy. You gotta find the balance.
You're pissing me off.
Limestone.
You're pissing me off.
Come on.
Jalen Marshall.
He played for the Jets, I believe, at one point. I don't know why. It's either LSU or Ole Miss. Or Ohio State.
Right.
No, Ohio State.
Yeah.
All right.
So you were 6-4.
Yeah.
Good job.
Another one to replace the limestone.
You want another one? Chris Moore.
Cincinnati. All right, well, let's go to that one. It's a bit of
Josh Dotson.
TCU.
Shelton Gibson.
West Virginia. He was a stud.
Quincy Adebaye.
Quincy. Oh,
Adebaye.
Is that Ole Miss?
Yeah. If I'm pronouncing his name right. God damn it. All right, so that was just a little fun segment. Again, we like doing those for you to test our knowledge, and I felt like I was pretty fair for Cam, but
Not fair. Limestone's not fair.
he can kick rocks with his opinions.
Limestone's not fair.
All right, moving on. So again, as we said in the couple episodes before, in the comment section, give us some games that y'all want to play. I mean, we enjoy these. We'll probably do another roulette here soon with legends for college. That seems pretty fun. We might do that on the next one. But we're gonna move forward. So, let's talk about some NFL foosball. This was a good week of NFL football. I would say so myself. One thing that I do want to talk about that's heavy in my heart right now is obviously the Dallas and Packer game. And not even because it's my team, but I have now a strong hatred for ties in the NFL.
It shouldn't be a thing.
I would like it to where there needs to be a clear-cut loser and a clear-cut winner. Obviously, I wanted the Dallas Cowboys to win. That's that's an unspoken thing for me. But I think the fans in unison, Packer and Dallas fans, were like, what the fuck? This just ended like this because I stayed up. Again, we're Central Illinois, so this game ended close to 11:30.
Yeah.
And I was like, I stayed up for this garbage.
Well, so
it was a great game. I'm not high scoring. The Dallas Cowboy defense is 31st in the NFL. The Packers defense, I didn't think was that bad, but apparently Dallas has the first offense, but the 32nd ranked defense. So that's really bad on the fucking checks and balances.
Yeah, defense does win championships.
Yeah.
I feel because it's kind of like what Burrow went through.
Terrible, yeah. And Dak's playing out of his mind, I would think, right now.
Put up 40 points, but if you're getting 41 put up against you, obviously not in this case with 40-40, but I think NFL overtime rules are talked about somewhat, but it's just because college had such exciting overtime finishes.
This past week.
And this game was a great game.
It was a great game.
So to finish like that.
It lived up to the hype for sure.
And I think the NFL stance on it is what they don't want to prolong games. And it could be an injury thing, it could be a money thing, whatever it is. I don't like what college did by going to the 2-point tries. Do that though.
Oh yeah, end it eventually.
Yeah, that's a quicker way to do the overtime. If you get through a full quarter of overtime like that, because I feel like it's a rarity in the NFL.
Oh yeah, I can tell you the last time a tie happened.
Put it in to where if you get to the end of a full extra quarter, you just switch over. You switch 2-point conversions.
Hold on, I'm looking this up.
Not the best way to do it because I don't even like that college did that, to be honest. After especially the LSU Texas A&M game when it went to 7 overtimes. So don't love it there, but as a happy medium. So you don't have ties anymore because what did you say? Something about if it comes down to Dallas and another team pushing.
It doesn't mean anything anymore. You didn't lose, but you didn't win. So again, if Dallas is in contention for a playoff spot and it's between, let's just say, I don't know, the Buccaneers, and the Buccaneers have one more loss, Dallas would get in.
Yeah, see,
I don't think that's fair because it's just the game is askew basically. It doesn't have any validity behind it. It's just we played a game, but no winner, no loser.
It feels very 1950s.
Yeah, and that's what I think the fans in unison with Packer and Dallas, they just wanted a winner and a loser because it's I stayed up for this. And I will be a biased fan for 1 second. That game clock operator in Fort Worth, Texas can kick rocks, leaving 1 fucking second on for them to kick a field goal. You can kiss my ass.
I fell asleep admittedly. I had work in the morning. I fell asleep.
So did I.
Kind of happy I fell asleep if this is how it all ended. But
hey,
I did see Packers fans saying a tie to the Cowboys feels like a loss.
Yeah, and I've seen all these Dallas fans saying a tie to the Packers feels like a win. I get both these franchises are in completely different wavelengths and everything. I don't know. Honestly, the only thing I technically obviously I want my team to win all the time, but with Dallas, I wanted them to beat the Packers so that we can get more draft capital. That was the other thing on my mind. But again, it doesn't do anything for any team.
Yeah, and then too, just to go back to the rarity of this.
The last time it happened was 2020 or 2022.
Yeah, and before, so 1920 to 1973, 290 ties. That's a lot. But from 1974 to now, there's only been 30.
Yep.
It's a rarity.
It's
just stipulation. Put something in. If you go
have a field goal competition.
There's something. And just keep, I don't know, something. They've already been doing weird shit.
The game needs to end.
They've been doing weird experiments with kicking with the new kickoff rule. Don't they have it where Like the UFL is doing weird shit.
Yeah, the kicking is like you can't move, and then like if the ball bounces in the end zone, you have to and you need it, you get it on the 20. But if you kick it and they catch it in the end zone, you're on the 35.
Yeah, see,
I have no idea.
It's adding strategy in a weird way,
It's so weird.
But you would think, again, back to the NFL being all about player safety with the kickoff changes, you would want less kickoffs advanced.
No shit.
Why would you penalize for a touchback? I don't know. It's weird. It's back.
I don't know.
NFL's weird with the rules.
My last thing about this game was, I don't know if you watched highlights, George Pickens, your boy, popped off.
He's in.
2 touchdowns and 130 yards for 10 receptions, and that catch with 2 defenders. I hope we re-sign him. I might get a crash out jersey too.
I feel like you guys will re-sign him. But
at this point we need to, because we saved all this money with Micah Parsons. But that was my stance on this game. It was more so talking about ties, and I did want to talk about this game, but it was the tie thing that was strong in my heart at the moment. So we're gonna move on. So Cam, I want your opinion about this. Obviously, Joey Burrow is injured. Sad. I hate that, actually. I really wanted him to play this year. I feel like it would be good for the NFL if he was there. Should the Bengals trade for a quarterback? We got Russell Wilson. Shit.
Burrow's out, 2 months maybe?
He's out for the year.
He's out for the year now?
He's out for the year. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, and you might have to fact check me.
It was 2 or 3 months.
But with the AFC East, right? Is it the
AFC North?
AFC North. That's a hard division, and I feel like the Bengals are kind of in a win now territory, even though they have the most shitty defense along with Dallas. You just signed Chase, you just signed Higgins, and you got Joey. You need a savior right now, and Jake Browning, unfortunately, I love his story, but he ain't Himothy.
And I looked it up. Joe Burrow, they're saying could he be out for the year? All these questions.
It's hearsay at this point.
Yeah, I don't think anything's confirmed. But with that said, you mentioned Russell Wilson. If you can get him cheap,
as a 6th round pick.
Yeah, as a fix maybe.
That's all I'm saying. Or you can
or now you get Colin Kaepernick back in the league. I see something every year.
Yeah, I saw something about that too.
He wants to make his comeback.
I think he's blacklisted from the NFL.
I don't know. But this whole thing, just bring him in. Do something. Do something different.
Yeah.
Because trade for Russell Wilson, cool. You're going to win 6 games maybe.
Could they make the playoffs? What about even Jameis Winston? We're talking about Giants quarterbacks.
Jameis Winston could be interesting, but again, I don't know.
You got options. That all I'm saying is I think they should, because I'm not a Bengal fan, but I do like Joe Burrow and I like Chase and Higgins.
There's going to be talk about Shedeur Sanders potentially.
Well, that's what I was also thinking, because
Dylan Gabriel's their option to start.
Yeah,
benching Flacco. There's probably some talk.
Sure. It's all up in the air right now, but it's definitely something that I wanted to talk about, because again, it's like watching the poor and the poorer with the Bengals, and when I watched the Bengals and Broncos game, I was like, what the fuck am I watching right now?
Because you can get a journeyman like Josh Johnson.
You can, yeah.
Everywhere. Mm-hmm. He's our current Ryan Fitzpatrick.
No shit.
If you want to do that. And Ryan Fitzpatrick showed flashes late in his career when he was jumping from team to team. And Josh Johnson has been all right at times.
Been okay.
In the last 5 years when he's playing on another team. So I guess, that's a possibility.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was just something...
I don't know.
I personally think they should, just to keep up, again, the shelf life for NFL players, I think, is 7 years. You only get so much out of them, and the time is now. Jamar Chase is in his prime.
Yeah.
Same with Higgins is in his prime.
Chase Brown.
Oh yeah, Illinois product right there.
That. And again, with those players, you should. Broncos have a good defense, but you shouldn't be putting up 3 points.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You should, even last year when Dak Prescott got injured, it's CD still balled out for 1,000 yards and got his 75 receptions.
They just need their version of Cooper Rush.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I wouldn't go that far. I like Cooper Rush, loved them. Western Michigan product or Central Michigan product.
Just go get their version.
It's fine. We're not talking about that. All right, so little side topics here. Another thing. So we talked about injuries again. I am upset Tyreek Hill got injured. It just, again, we talked about it last week. Did you see that? Did you see the play?
Bad, but I don't think he's upset.
He seemed pretty excited. He's on his 10th baby mama paying $35K a month. What is it?
Reminds me of Earl Thomas.
Oh, a fuck you moment?
He's been pretty vocal about his...
Well, he's under contract, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. So was Earl Thomas. That he wanted out
with the Seahawks. Oh yeah.
But you don't always get what you want when you're under contract.
This is true.
And so when he got injured, I think Earl Thomas was like, "This is my way out." and that could be with Tyreek.
Well, he fucked his tore ligaments and ACLs.
Bad.
His shit is fucked, and he's 32.
But I think this might be like a blessing in disguise for him.
I mean, I think he'll leave.
Even if he doesn't go play for another team, I think he just wanted out of Miami.
Yeah, I think he was super excited for when Tua was there and they got Waddle. Again, we talked about this on this pod, how exciting that offense was. But you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the 2000 Rams offense, or where Mike Martz came in, established a new identity, and then 1 year later, everybody knew what they were gonna fucking do because they had tape on it. That's exactly what this was.
We talked about that too,
Yeah.
The difference is because I think the Chiefs are similarly put together in terms of speed.
Oh yeah, it's definitely speed driven right now.
Speed driven for the Dolphins, but the Chiefs continue to adapt. They change.
That's Andy Reid. That's coaching.
That's what I'm saying it's coaching. So for Mike McDaniel, question mark on him. But because if you look at the Chiefs, when it comes to Travis Kelce, we'll say, when his role diminished in terms of pass catching, they still find ways, but he's a blocker. They change his role.
True.
Or he's someone that's out there kind of taking attention from the defense. They change roles. They're able to use guys like Sky Moore every now and then, as the filler, and the Dolphins don't do that.
Well, it's the what did we say about Emmitt Smith? The fear factor of being on the field plays a huge part in teams scheming around them and
with that, after Tua is kind of going downhill,
he's got hit in the head too many times.
They take away Tyreek before this week, obviously.
Yeah.
Are they scared?
I wouldn't be.
I mean, Jalen Waddle's good.
Love Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, but I don't think
they don't have anything else. I mean, Achan's great. He's actually good, I love Achan.
They're just a little too predictable.
Yeah, they're gonna have their fucking check down to Achan, or they're gonna have a slant route or a out route to Waddle. So it is pretty predictable. I don't think Mike McDaniels after this season is gonna have a job as a head coach. I could see him getting fired. I think he's a great offensive coordinator. I would love him as my OC, but I do think
the Chip Kelly route.
Yeah, I think he has some obviously it's his first stint as a head coach. He is 40. Yeah, that's a pretty damn young coach. I feel there's some learning. Again, we talked about Shanahan and the learning curve. You just time, unfortunately, you just got to learn from your mistakes.
Head coach is such a different beast. Compared to just being a coordinator for one side of the
especially ball. In the NFL and how nuanced and how everybody's adapting and how just crazy it is.
Even the Texans.
True. D'Amico's under fire already.
He's had a great first year, but
is not really
learn.
Yeah,
Draw Mayo.
Yeah, he didn't even get one and done.
No.
It's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
Lovie Smith and Tech, that's a whole other different.
Yeah.
We're kind of straying from the path a little bit, but unfortunate for Hill. I don't think he's upset. It looked like he was happy Dodori with getting injured, but that's nor here nor there.
Not the way he wanted it, probably.
No, but motherfucker still gets paid, so he's fine. They don't. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about that. We'll move on from that. It's unfortunate. Again, players getting injured. We'll see what this week has in store for somebody getting hit with the turf monster.
Something I want to talk about.
What's up?
Because I had some friends texting me.
Would you like to name drop these friends?
No, we'll leave them in the blue because they might show their casual side of things. Talking shit about Ashton Genty.
Why?
Because he wasn't playing well.
He popped off against the Bears.
This was weeks ago. I want to say
you're a rookie.
I have the receipts of me.
All fight your friends, and I know who you're. I think I know who you're talking about.
Tolerate Ashton Genty's
hatred.
Slander,
because
he
switched his stance.
Apparently, all he needed was to stand up straight.
Got to be Michael Myers. It is Halloween time.
Exactly, that's all he needed. So I don't know why they tried to change that in the first place.
I don't know. And
let him play how he's used to playing. And again, could this be just one game that he popped off against the Bears and he's not going to?
The Bears have a good defense.
So, but it's possible.
He got 2 touchdowns for $120,
38 yards, 1 touchdown off 21 carries.
That's pretty damn good. Yeah. And the Raiders' offensive line, let's not skip over this, is terrible. It is one of the worst in the NFL, and he is still 130 yards, and he's the only one. That's pretty good. So your friends need to calm fuck down, and he's a rookie. Nobody can pop off like Ibuka or
he was having 2.8 yards a carry, which I know is bad.
Half the league averages that. Blow me.
I would say Scadaboo's been a little hotter up until this week when he got in.
But that name, everybody knows that. They know Genty and Scadaboo, and Scadaboo sounds cooler.
And Hampton played well this week.
Yeah, Hampton's been quietly going off in fantasy.
And like you said, you can't all be Ibuka.
They can't all have
clear rookie of the year.
100%.
Of the ball.
But there's a lot of time left in the NFL. If Scadaboo keeps popping off, Buka. I really want Luther Burden to pop off. He had his one game against Dallas, and he kind of was.
That's
hidden.
Well, it's because 3 targets, 3 catches is great for 100 yards.
Yeah.
And a touchdown, but 3 targets.
Yeah.
That's not getting involved.
No, you're not really doing anything. And I trust Ben Johnson right now. He is starting to learn, and 2-2 for the Bears is pretty good. So, but we'll see. So that was my little kick about that. We'll move forward. So I want to talk about this. So officially, I think recently the Bears completely ixnayed their lakefront stadium, and they're officially moving to Arlington Heights. How do we feel about this, Cam?
I've seen rendering.
It's the same fucking carbon copy of what was in the Lakeshore. It's literally the same stadium, just in Arlington Heights now.
You know how I feel about domes? The people on
I hate domes.
We don't like domes.
Football is made to be played outside in the conditions.
We have a buddy that loves domes.
No.
So we've had this conversation before. Football weather, like even when San Francisco played in Chicago 2 years ago and it was a monsoon.
It was great.
Did you see how happy they were slipping and sliding around when they got the dub?
That's football to me.
It's fun.
The elements play a factor
back
in
in
this.
the day when Calvin Johnson got a face mask of snow.
In Philly?
That was
Yeah.
cool.
There was
And
a
Sean
blizzard.
McCoy went off in that in the blizzard. Like that stuff is cool. It's exciting. Obviously, weather can turn games. Like what was it in the 70s in Chicago with the crazy wind and the ball would go 30 yards away from the upright.
That and like the fog that happened in Chicago too with Philly. Yeah.
So again, crazy weather happens.
But that happens. You gotta
it's fun. It's football.
It's what makes football.
Yeah. So I don't like all the domes. I'll say that. In terms of Arlington Heights, I will say because I've been to the Bears Stadium where it's at. Parking sucks.
Oh yeah.
So if in terms of parking,
I love where it's at.
And ease of getting to the game.
Terrible.
I feel like Arlington Heights will be a little better.
Hopefully, one can hope and dream.
Because where the Bears Stadium's at right now, so close to downtown Chicago,
and it's
Michigan
a couple hundred feet to Lake Michigan.
Yeah. So the parking sucked.
Yeah,
when I went
it's
there
terrible.
With my buddy, we had to walk 25 minutes to get towards.
There's usually a lot of walking.
Yeah, so I don't love that. So in terms of, and a lot of teams do it. New York Giants, New York Jets. They're actually in New Jersey. They do it.
Yeah.
San Francisco's in Santa Clara. They're not actually.
Dallas is in Fort Worth.
Yeah, they're not actually
20 minutes
in their
west of Dallas.
So it happens. It's fine. I don't really care about that. So,
my point with all of this, it's so frustrating because again, like we're not old, but we're older, and I think what's happening right now in the NFL is they want to get to neutral territory, and that's so frustrating to somebody who's seen the NFL, been to games with the weather, raining, cold, it's stormy. I mean, I've been to one of the coldest games ever, but like.
Dude, you still see it with fans too.
That's what I'm saying. And like I've been to, I hate everything Packer, but going to Lambeau Field in December is awesome. One of the most amazing things ever.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, domes have their place. Like St. Louis when the Rams played there, Craig Dome.
Yes.
Lucas Oil,
great, wonderful dome. Yeah,
iconic.
Yes,
but like
Arizona, you probably need a dome there.
Yeah,
because it's so fucking hot
with the heat and everything. Or the Texans, they have a dome. Dallas,
yeah, like I get where a dome is needed, but like
not everywhere.
Not everywhere, man.
It's gonna get to the point where it is.
It will. They will. Like officially, I think the last one will be Lambeau Field because it's so iconic. They'll officially dome.
Seattle, beautiful stadium.
Oh yeah,
loud. I don't want to see them get a dome.
No,
even the Niners. I don't want to see them get a dome.
And that's like I was so happy when the Bills didn't dome theirs because it's fucking
and
cold
their fans are out there at negative.
They're
20.
naked.
They're out there helping shovel snow.
Yeah,
if it comes to it. So
I was happy when they stuck to their guns and they were like, no dome. I was like, good. Keep the game of football outside where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but again, domes every now and then, every other area.
And I know not a lot of people agree with this, and I don't fucking care.
I don't really care.
I don't like domes, so maybe the Bears might get. They won't. They want to host a Super Bowl. So, and again, that's another thing with domes. You like legally have to have a dome to host a Super Bowl.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I have because they want it neutral. They don't want weather. Remember the MetLife game when they had I think it was like Broncos,
so like the Cardinals coming from weather,
they want it like
Packers.
Completely neutral, which is bullshit. So I don't agree with it, but I thought that was interesting. I think they're officially moving, so we'll see. I don't know when like all the other shit's gonna happen because I think they'll have like amenities around. I think they're putting bars and shops around it, which I think is cool because like fucking they don't have that, or the nearest bar is like 10 minutes away, which is frustrating, but I mean it's whatever. So something that we wanted to hit on that I thought was interesting.
It says technically Super Bowls can be played outdoors.
They just choose not to.
It's just not.
Which is oh so frustrating.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I'm excited, but also not. I think the Bears do deserve a better stadium. I'm not saying I'm a Soldier Field hater, but it's cool, but it's also one of the smallest, and I think the design of the stadium is kind of piss poor. But that's just
because they tried to update it all modern, like.
Well, they built in the stadium.
Yeah, with the same like columns.
Yeah.
And outside like old architecture.
Well, you have these.
So it looked like they plopped a spaceship.
Well, that's just it. They wanted to keep the columns because all the old heads. Technically, I think it's like a historical site.
It's cool.
So you can't destroy it.
Yeah.
Legally you can't. So it is cool, but I think there was other ways of going about that.
Yeah, that's fair.
But that's our opinion about the stadium. So we're gonna move on. I read some stuff every now and then. What do we think about AJ Brown? This guy like every year tweets something about like not shady, but just like what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out. It's like where he's like being like it's coded.
Yeah, it's because he reads so much, you know.
Well, good for him. He's a knowledgeable man.
He's just reading.
I like AJ Brown.
He's a philosopher.
He is. He's a philosopher. He's a scholar.
Yeah,
we call him a
is,
scholar.
You know, he's leaving these out here for people to think.
So how are we feeling about it then?
I don't.
Because again, we talked about how everybody and their mother thinks the Eagles' offense is boring, which I don't care. They win games, but he has I think 8 catches or something for not even 100 yards in a span of 4 games.
I think a lot of people say you're on a team that just won the Super Bowl, you're favorited probably
again.
Push. Why would you want to leave? But wide receivers want the ball.
Well, that's just it. And I read something or heard something too. I think it was Marcus Spears on ESPN. I don't know, where he's like, if your number one wide receiver isn't a fucking diva, then that's a problem. Yeah.
So again, too, not only do they want the ball just because they're a receiver, there could be other things. Contract incentives are huge.
Des Bryant did that.
Yeah. How many catches, how many yards, how many touchdowns. I don't necessarily want to say AJ Brown's like that. He might just be a competitor. He might just love
I think that's it. I think it's more so his competitive nature.
I do backtrack. He might think about that stuff because even when he was talking about why he chose Ole Miss over some other schools, it's the uniforms. That's a big reason.
Uniforms are cool,
That's
man.
a big reason.
Ole Miss got some sick-ass uniforms.
Maybe he does care about stuff like that.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say, the NFL players don't think about money, because they do.
Yeah.
So, so now A.J. Brown got paid. He wants his targets. Yeah. And you got Skinny Batman on the other side, Devontae Smith, Saquon, and all these other weapons that I don't know if they're getting their targets like that, but
it's fair, to want to get the ball. So I don't blame AJ Brown.
100%.
I mean, again, too, with the whole diva thing, I don't think he's a diva.
No, I think he's passionate.
I also think that's a big spectrum.
I do too.
Are we getting a diva like Antonio Brown? Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Or could diva be like Ocho Cinco? He's a diva.
Yep.
But in the most fun way.
Yeah.
Of just fucking around and messing with the I just saw a TikTok today about how Ocho Cinco used to send Pepto-Bismol to the secondaries of the team he was facing.
That's crazy.
And how he would call.
He also used to take Viagra.
Yeah. And he would call the defensive coordinator at 3 a.m.
I do remember.
I'm open, and then hang up. That's awesome. Or how T.O. would knowingly get in trouble. He knew he was getting in trouble for signing shit.
Yeah.
He'd carry his pen on him.
Yep.
Stuff like that. That's diva to me.
But also, I think the mainstream media has labeled diva so skewed it because even myself, I'm being a little biased, but I also wasn't. I'll name drop George Pickens. Mm-hmm. Even when he was with the Steelers, I was like, I think they're painting him the wrong way right now because... Do I think he's a little bit of a crash out? Sure, I think every NFL player is. But this man can play football. I think he's passionate than some.
I think it's passionate.
And then I think they mistake the passionate for ignorance and crash out and being an asshole.
And then diva is now a bad term.
Yep, and nobody wants to be labeled a diva.
But...
this dude was a 3rd-round pick, right?
2nd or 3rd.
He wants to get paid.
Yeah.
So he's on his final contract year.
And would he throw fits? Yes.
Yeah.
But when you're wide open and your quarterback can't get you the ball,
you can't hit the broadside of a barn.
I'd throw a fit.
I would be a little bit upset
if I'm in the end zone standing there. And the whole shit with him dodging out of a block on Jalen Warren, I don't know, man. If it's a tough block and you see bodies falling and you don't want your ankles in there. It wasn't like what Cam Newton did in the Super Bowl.
You're one play away from breaking your ankle.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't Cam Newton not jumping on a fumble in the Super Bowl, but an effort thing, labeled all that.
I don't know. And moving back to AJ Brown, I feel a little bit bad for him because I don't think he deserves that. No. You're on a Super Bowl winning team. You obviously played a huge part in winning the Super Bowl, or else they like.
He also apologized and downplayed the tweet.
Well, I think it's just his way of wanting some attention, which I think is fine. Do I think in the following games this week he's probably going to get at least 15 targets? He'll probably catch at least 10 of them, maybe 8. He's going to get his targets now after sending this tweet. Everybody knows what he's doing.
I mean, he said, like in this article too on Pro Football Talk, it says he disputed that he was sending a message, but did confirm his frustrations over lack of involvement.
So yeah.
So again, fair. Like I don't know.
I feel. Do I think he'll get traded? No, I don't.
I don't know.
But do I think this could be a slippery slope? Yes.
He just wants more passes.
But
it's up to the Eagles. It's up
true.
It's up to Jalen Hurts.
True.
Just get him some passes. He's gonna keep getting open.
Yeah.
Just get him the passes, get him the ball, and if it comes to it to where I don't say they're ever gonna actively not get him the ball.
Yeah.
But if it comes to it to where he's open a lot and he's not getting it, then we can talk more.
Yeah. I mean, we'll just have to see. I think it's kind of ridiculous, and again, the mainstream media just blows smoke up a turkey's ass all the time about certain things.
It's a story.
So they want to
talk it. We're gonna cover it, but we're not gonna
talk too much about it.
Or
so
give it unnecessary
because it's already getting labeled. But we'll move on. So that was just our little tidbit about that. So Cam, we talked about this before the podcast. How you feel about the Robert Saleh and Liam Cohen little confrontation going on?
After reading more on it,
we did get a little bit more.
Saleh said poor choice of words.
Sure. I think heat of the moment.
But he also said something about how McVay was brought in. They have a very legal way of stealing signs and stealing signals.
Okay.
So it's kind of like he's apologizing for saying the word illegal. But he's still calling him
Well, didn't he say he was going to kill him or something?
I didn't see that. That'd be crazy. That's a little intense.
If I can
Did someone read the words?
I don't know. I saw something to where it was like he said he was in his face, and I don't know. I might just be making up shit. Yeah.
I was like, I was there. I heard it.
I could just be making up shit.
Saleh apologized.
I think again,
poor choice of words, but this goes back to a conversation we've had before.
Go for it.
With Michigan.
Connor Stallion?
Because even Saban said it. Teams do it.
They just got caught.
Yeah, they just got caught. Teams do it.
It's unfortunate.
And again, sign stealing, signal stealing
is not illegal.
If your signals are that easily to be deciphered,
you got to be better.
On you. That's on you. Like, obviously, the opposing team, when they're scouting and watching film, they're going to look at hand signals. They're going to look at
You're going to look where everybody's eyeballing.
You can find a pattern with what the defense or the offense is running.
100%.
The same thing happened in high school with me. Like, we had three hand signals.
All doing random things.
One team caught on, and I caught on to another team that did it.
It happens.
And you get shit on for it, but it's like I read your signals.
They're just upset that you solved it.
And again, it's gonna happen. Like you're maybe gonna get it right. Like 3 plays tops.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because if you think about it, if you're looking at 3 people, you're looking at all these people holding these signs with these weird ass logos on it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna line up perfectly.
No.
You're gonna get a better sense, but that also comes from watching tape. If you're watching tape and you see the middle linebacker do a certain hand signal and then you see him break into coverage.
You catch on eventually.
Yeah, you'll catch on.
It's bound to happen.
Yeah, so I don't think it's the end of the world.
No, I think it was just heat of the moment. Tempers were angry.
A bad loss.
Yeah.
Or a loser in a way.
100%. I think
the
camera was perfect spot at the right time and just so happened to catch him. So it's unfortunate. I don't think... Shit like that, I think they should bleep out.
Yeah.
But again, with the mainstream media, they just want a story, as Cam just said 5 minutes ago, even with the crash outs, all this other shit. AJ Brown, like, whatever gets the people going, they're going to latch on to that.
100%.
So they see a tizzy between 2 assistant coaches, head coaches, and then they're just like, whoa, fuck, how do we make this into a story? So I think it's more so that. And good on Saleh for apologizing.
Yeah.
That's a big man right there. I mean, man enough on him that he can...
in a way.
Sure.
Sorry for saying elite. I think, but I think he's sticking to his guns. Still.
Well, yeah, I'm sure he's still passionate.
They got some of his signs. They got some of his signals. He'll change it up.
I do too. So, just wanted to cover over that. That was a big thing. Obviously, I just said a couple minutes ago, like mainstream media was blown out of proportion. We felt, I wanted to talk to Cam about that too. So, but we're gonna move on. Let's recap some games from week 4. The Arizona and Seahawks game, we got a buddy who's a big Arizona fan. He he's so funny because he's on about him and then he's off. And he said to me, he's like, they're going to lose this game, yada, yada, yada. I picked Seattle to win this. I don't know where I stand with Arizona at the minute because they're in this weird limbo of like they can get there but they can't, because I've never been a Kyler Murray fan. Still don't know how I feel about him. If he can't get him to a playoff, I think this year, I think it's probably time to move on. Or I think it's a scheme fit maybe with Kyler that might be a thing. I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, but I just think I heard something that he's not a leader of men, and you're a quarterback, so it's like you kind of have to control the room, and if you're not doing that, then it's unfortunate. And we talked about it in recent podcasts. Sometimes leaving a team, even in college or in the NFL, is a huge confidence boost for you, and I think that might be something that we're talking about in the offseason this coming.
Yeah.
But as in terms of the game, it was an okay game. It wasn't bad.
It could just be that Kyler's time is up in Arizona.
I think it's a little bit of that.
A simple way to put it. I mean,
it's unfortunate. I think he's okay. I liked him more in college.
See, I think with him, like, I don't know, sometimes it's a confidence thing.
That's Papa Smurf.
You know, yeah. He's putting it on for the short kings of the world.
Yeah, he is.
I'll say. I mean, Marvin Harrison isn't doing him any favors at the minute.
Yeah, I feel bad for him a little bit.
I think he's got confidence issues.
I do too.
Yips. Like,
he does have the yips.
He got that touchdown late in the game, and I think that's going to help him.
Yep.
So I'm not like a naysayer on Marvin Harrison, and like I don't think he's going to fall off.
I think we'll just have to see. No, it's year 2. People need to relax.
Maserati Marv.
Maserati
fine.
Marv.
Yep. Kyler, I don't know. He's not playing bad.
I think it's just. I think this will be the year for he needs to.
Also, I don't know how I feel about Gannon.
I like him. I liked him as I think he was the DC for Philly when they made it to the Super Bowl. I like him more as a coordinator than I do a head coach. But otherwise, circling back to the game, it was fine. It was Thursday Night Football. I wasn't really enamored by it. I watched a little bit of it, but it was okay. The game that I really did like was the Dublin game, the Minnesota and Pittsburgh game.
That was good.
Minnesota was driving at one point, then Pittsburgh stopped them. Obviously, we got Cam being a pity fan. I can get behind Pittsburgh, too. I was happy.
And now people in Ireland think DK is Calvin Johnson.
Even better. He's not, but I like it.
Maybe they don't know what he's doing on a weekly basis.
Maybe they don't.
What they saw, they're like, that guy's good.
We like this guy.
He's the best in the NFL.
I like him a lot.
That's one that they saw. Same with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers looking good.
Hey, this guy's not 45.
No, he's 26.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Ken Gainwell.
Yeah,
he was one of the idiots that didn't know Jalen Warren was out because I didn't wake up in time. So
I'm sorry.
Suffice it to say, I did lose my.
I was playing against somebody that had Warren, and I almost lost because his team did pop off, but I won 2-2.
I woke up about 10 minutes after kickoff.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It was a late night for us. Yeah.
It was a late night. That was after the drunk episode. I was feeling it.
Yeah. But that's okay. The Washington-Atlanta game, I didn't say this on the pod, but I did tell our buddies that I did pick the Falcons to win this game, and I was right.
An NFL friend kind of asked us all around the room.
And everybody and their mother picked Washington, and I said Atlanta,
bro.
Because I don't believe in Washington.
The Ducks will have 4 starting quarterbacks.
So will Oklahoma. They'll have 6.
I don't care.
I was just saying that was a cool fact.
I don't care. They're known as QBU. Oregon's not known shit in the NFL, all right?
Okay.
We'll have 4 starting quarterbacks with Dylan Gabriel.
Your passion showing.
I'm excited.
Okay,
Mariota,
good.
You know,
yeah.
Even if he's not playing the best, still Mariota.
Yeah. Another game. This is probably one of the bigger games in my mind. The Giants and Chargers. Jackson Dart starting. We talked about that last week. He won.
He's got so much.
Giants won.
He's got so much aura. Did you see how happy Dayball was?
Oh yeah, I thought he was about to kiss him on the lips.
Let's go! This 22-year-old just saved my job.
I don't know if I go that far.
That's pretty.
I mean, it's the vibes I was getting.
Yeah,
yes.
This guy just saved my job.
He did it. My Pookie is here. I drafted him.
Yeah, he was like, Daniel Jones didn't work.
Well, he
didn't work, but the guy I drafted.
He works.
Exactly. So he
works
happy.
for Papa.
That was a good game. I think
it was.
I think all around, I don't know if like maybe Dart getting the start could like help ignite the team.
It
they
could.
seemed excited.
Yeah. I only go so far with New York for obvious reasons.
Ahead of ourselves.
Mainly because I'm a Dallas fan, but like
the Chargers are a good team.
Chargers are a good team. They're 3-1.
They barely beat the Browns.
The Chargers beat the Chiefs. So,
yeah.
I mean, the Chargers are a formidable force this year. I like John Harbaugh. I like what he's establishing with LA. So we'll see. But I think that was definitely a statement win for the Giants. Hopefully it leads to winning so much because they play Dallas again. But I was happy for them. So good on them. Another game, Tampa and Philly. If you guys saw, Philly was running away from that, and then Baker Bake almost came back.
Yeah, they almost did what they.
But then they fell short.
Their luck did fall short.
It was unfortunate to see. But again, as we've beaten to a dead horse, Philly finds ways to win this year.
I mean, I don't want.
Jalen Hurts didn't have a single pass completion the second half.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Back to like the talks we've had about the Philly offense before is like,
that's a crazy statistic.
Why take your foot off the gas that much?
Because I think they're getting comfortable, because I'm a little worried with Philly right now in the offense and just the overall camaraderie in the team. It feels like, yes, they're winning, but it feels like 2 years ago Philly.
It's like not inspired. I don't know how to say it. It's
a little lazy.
I mean,
and that's a bad word that I'm going to use.
You get the lead and then you sit on it.
You become complacent.
Yeah. I mean, and I get it. It's only week 4.
Yeah.
But still, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Again, you don't have to like run the score up, kind of like people said the Lions did against the Bears, but
what are you gonna do?
Move the ball.
Yeah.
Help
just because you're up 27-7 or whatever, however the fuck they were up, like the game's not over. You have a lot of football left, and I've seen some amazing comebacks. So, yeah, I would agree with you, Cam. That's a good point that you make.
I don't know, man. Just a little lazy.
I would agree. It's unfortunate, but yeah. Another thing too, off the podcast again with our friend asking us, I did pick Jacksonville to win against the 49. Did you?
I did too.
So, and they won.
And he did.
Who?
Our friend also.
Caden did?
Yeah, he also picked it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We all picked Jacksonville.
Okay. Good game. I liked it. It wasn't a boring game. It was a good. BTJ didn't really do anything for me.
He just hasn't.
He's been, I don't know, sophomore slump or something, or they do have Shane Waldron. Anytime a wide receiver gets with the Shane Waldron offense, they become shit, because when he left the Seahawks, Jackson Smith and Jigba popped off.
Yeah, but he also has drop issues right now. I don't know
what's going on.
Marvin Harrison, I think he's just his confidence.
It's unfortunate.
He just doesn't have it right now. I think he'll find it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
Because I know a lot of people are talking about too, like with fantasy. It's like, do I sell now?
Yeah.
Because I have him in fantasy.
So do I.
I'm sucking in fantasy. I'm gonna keep starting him.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna keep starting him.
I'm gonna roll with him.
Hopefully it pops off. That's Pookie. So, good game overall. I liked it. Obviously, we brushed on the Liam Cohen and Robert Saleh. We're not gonna talk about that again, but it was a good game. They didn't they put the foot on the pedal. They kept going. I was a little worried because it kind of looked like Jacksonville was getting a little too happy. They're like, oh, we got a big enough lead.
17 points in the second quarter.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh shit, San Francisco's coming back, but then they fell short. So we'll see. I don't really know how I feel. It was a good game. So we'll move on. Baltimore and Kansas City. It's very unfortunate right now with Lamar. I think Baltimore. I want your opinion. How do you feel about Baltimore? B-Town down.
I don't know, man. So like with this game, I could have. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs won, but just the way they won.
Yeah.
It was.
I'm more so talking about how do you feel about Baltimore in the team, because they're 1-3 right now.
I'm not ready to like.
You're not ready to wave the white flag. You think they'll come back?
I mean, I don't know if they're going to be Super Bowl contenders necessarily right now.
I think they have the team, but again, I just don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I think it's ever since Lamar said he would switch to jersey number 1 when he wins the Super Bowl.
Oh, when did he say that?
3 years ago.
I was like, I missed this.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Maybe that's something. Maybe he's too excited to switch.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know, because Patrick Mahomes played amazing.
I'm not ready either to count out Baltimore, but if this following week they're 1-4, then I'll be more 50%, because coming back from 1-4 is very fucking hard.
They play the Texans next week,
which is kind of a bad team right now. So
bounce back game.
Yeah. So that's our feelings about Baltimore and Kansas City. The Chicago and Las Vegas game was up there on like my top 3 games. That was a close scoring game. It kept me on my feet. Even if I wasn't a Chicago fan, I would be like, this is a good fucking game. We said Genty popped off. Caleb's looking good. Odunze's having himself one hell of a sophomore year. Proud of that. Ben Johnson's now 2-2. I like what I'm seeing out of Chicago. It seems like they're getting something rolling here.
Yeah, because this would be a game they would have lost recently.
Yeah.
One of these close ones. It would have been one they would have lost.
But I do think I'm a little worried because they're beating up on. They barely beat the Raiders. Dallas, I don't know how I feel about them right now. I'm not calling them a good team or a bad team.
Green Bay.
that's just it. Like, it's funny how we talk about college parity. Like, the NFL has parity too. That's fucking parity. Because how can the Bears beat Dallas and then the Bears put up 40 against a better Packer team?
Exactly.
So, I liked the game a lot. It was exciting. It was fun. Obviously, block field goal again. I'm seeing a fuck ton of block field goals.
Even in the Jaguars-Niners game with Parker Washington's touchdown return.
Block field goal. So, yeah, that was interesting. I don't want to talk about the Monday night games. Those were so fucking boring. I don't even want to talk. The most exciting thing was Justin Fields converted to like a 4th and 10, ran it to the right, and then shimmied on back to the left. So that was about the most exciting thing. And we already talked about Hill breaking his leg. So that was our recap from week 4. Let's talk quickly about week 5 games that we're interested.
49ers Rams tonight will be good.
Yeah, that's fun. Division rival. I think the Rams pull that out. That's my for the people at home. That's my pick. Cam, who do you got? Obviously, you beat from the West Coast. That's 2 West Coast teams.
I like the Rams.
Rams are 8.5 favorites.
I like the Rams
in California. More games. What do we got here? Damn, this is it's not a boring week. I mean, shit, if Joey B was playing for Cincinnati, I would say look out for the Detroit and Cincinnati game, but obviously Detroit's winning that, in my opinion. That's clear cut. Dallas plays the Jets. That's fucking boring. Jesus Christ.
There's some decently close spreads.
You got Philly and Denver. Philly's only 3.5 point favorites. That's actually a good game. I like Denver. I think that'll probably be the best noon game. Bo Nix has been popping up. Obviously, Denver has got one hell of a defense.
I like their chances, but
still picking Philly.
I gotta roll Philly.
It is in for Edgar. It's in Philadelphia. That's a huge play. But Edgar, I'm gonna roll with Denver this game. I think they're gonna pull it out. Another game. What do we got here? Tampa and Seattle. That's a fun game.
That is a fun game.
No, that's That's Tampa.
I'd go with the Buccaneers.
You go with the Bucs? Even at Lumen Field in Seattle?
Yeah, they're the underdogs. I'll go with them to bounce back.
Yeah, that's a good pick right there.
I think they'll bounce back on that one.
And then we got, Jesus Christ, that's the Sunday night game, Buffalo, New England. It's not a bad game. I mean, New England's looking decent. They're playing well. They just beat up on a bad Carolina team last week. Defense is playing okay. Stephon Diggs is being Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs' return game to Buffalo.
It is. Ooh, I forgot about that. Yeah, so you got storyline. NFL loves storyline.
In a way,
yeah.
I still roll with the Bills.
Yeah, the Bills all the way. Josh Allen, yeah. And then you got Monday night, you got Kansas City and
because we got the
Jags.
Falcons, Bears, Packers, and Steelers on.
They're on a bye, yeah.
Yeah. Still gonna watch, man.
Yeah, oh wow, holy shit, that's it. So the Jacksonville game is in Jacksonville, and Kansas City's only 3.5 point favorites.
Yeah.
Should I roll with Jacksonville in this pick?
I'm not. You can.
I'm going to.
There you go.
For the people there at home, I'm gonna roll some Jacksonville action, some Saxonville. So those are our you guys got a little bit of our picks for this weekend. We're not going to give you everything. We're not going to do that. We'll give you a little bit.
I'm not an expert on NFL, man. All right.
I'm with betting. I'm here and there. I'm not an expert at betting at all. I will not say I am. So those, I'll give you a couple picks. Not saying right, but you got to look for the upsets too. You can't just pick all the fucking winners because that's not going to happen.
And that's really the thing with it. That's why I'm doing okay with college.
Yeah.
I'm going with the most likely of upsets.
Yeah, and that's fine.
In my head.
Well, that's why I was like looking at the Jaguars. I was like, they just came off a big win against 49ers. Good team. Maybe they can have another big win against Kansas City, who's not really playing that good at the moment. So we'll see though. But that concludes it for this episode. Again, this is the NFL. Cam, you got anything for anybody?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. So a couple things for everybody. We will let you ponder what we're going to do this weekend. If we're going to get a little liquid again, maybe a surprise episode might come tomorrow or Saturday. Again, we got college football. Cam and I like to have a couple brewskis while watching some game. Then who knows, might get a little weird, get the mics going, dropping a couple bangers for y'all. Who knows, we might even do an NFL one. We might even do 2. I don't fucking know. We might even do 5 or just none. It's up in the air.
Or videos, who knows?
We might even bring out the video camera.
Banging videos.
We might. What'd you say? What did you say? Banging videos?
Things get weird.
Things get weird up in this household when Cam and I are recording. And not like that, you fucking sickos. Don't think like that.
Or do.
I don't care. It's 2025, baby. But anyway, again, follow us. Again, we're on Twitter, I about said SoundCloud. That's hilarious. Instagram, Spotify, like, comment, all that jazz. What else? Amazon Music, Apple Music. We're on everything, guys. We got all the fucking platforms for you. iHeartRadio. We got all the lovely platforms for y'all to listen to. Tell your friends, tell your mother, tell your father, tell your stepsister, tell them all.
Soon enough, in the near future, we will be on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels.
We're gonna get a
Eventually,
we do want to eventually post videos to the podcast
videos
too.
Of this, but also videos if you want, like
shorts,
more game picks.
Game picks. We'll
maybe top 10 upsets, stuff like that.
We'll probably get a TikTok here soon. We're just this is slow rolling for us because again, Cam and I, we're learning we're teaching ourselves. So we'll see. But we love it.
Appreciate you.
We love this. We appreciate all you motherfuckers. But that's it for NFL. Hopefully, y'all having a beautiful day. We out of here. Goodbye.